chain that CC quite nicely there. A lot of ult charges. Probably just run down Ezreal. Look at this. Look at that. My support is like demented, but and our Silas speaks Polish. And our Riven does not like Poland. Like such a good team. Such a good team. And now everyone hates our Riven. That's a dangerous thing to say in any lobby. Well, yeah, I'm playing Static Shoachri because it's good. I swear. It is really good, I swear, and I'm going to win the game off it. No one's complaining also, like, they just can't accept it, like, they queued up for the draft game, they were ready for the shenanigans. I mean, the rest of the people are picking real champs, so I invite you to queue up for drafting. I'm not saying this is a bad build, but I will say it's not like I've tested it that much. And by that much, I mean I have not tested it at all, and this is the first go around, and we'll really see how well it goes. I mean, it really shouldn't be bad, and played a lot of AD Akri on top. And that usually goes pretty well. I basically just don't like her bot because then you don't have an actual ADC. That kind of sucks to play later on, but besides that, it's not really real obvious flaws. I prefer the Q max, you know, you might be thinking that either E or W is better, one gives you movement speed, the other one stuns them for longer, but you really don't have wave clear. Wait, I'm buying static Shiv! Wait, I do have wave clear. Oh, this realization has maybe on a max W now, the movement speed of is pretty huge, and it's also a bit of an equity, it makes it easier for you to farm. I mean, I want to say I'm controlling the flow of the game as if shoved in and they're not really coming towards us. That's mostly due to this Shen, so it's I'm not really contributing that much. I'm just kind of getting most of those last hits in. Well, the Nunu gank might be up any second now, so I'll let them come towards us. I do want to get that minion there. Ezreal is zoning me off it, and he kind of forgot that he's zoning me off it. Okay, that just works out fine for me. Well, as soon as I see the... what's it called? Nunu. Feel a lot more safe. Before I see the bastard, then I have to play safe very much. As with any ADC, the early game is not the most exciting. I mean, I expected the Shen to be a bit more aggressive, but he's playing it safe, which I do appreciate. As well, it's no surprise that I don't really have that much, if any, early game damage. I mean, I do have 3 damage, and my kid does CC that, but I don't think we killed Ezreal, especially because he has that stupid flash ability on a basic spell, so that is not really a kill angle. Nice. Nice. Okay, well, we're gonna get all of these. I thought one would die to the tower for sure. And Nunu is topside, so we can try to fight. And Nunu was top. Hopefully he understood my top tier level communication there with the pings. And okay, he did. I think that's mostly due to the fact that we have our Zinjao here. I'm gonna try to chase. I'm not even gonna try to chase Ezreal, like that's like just a lost cause instantly. Do really want to shove this out. Maybe Shen can scare off that Ezreal from XP. I'll try to do it myself, but I doubt that Ezreal is going to be that scared of me. And he really isn't, yeah. Like, what am I gonna do? Flash charm him and then what? That is the Nunu. We still have a Jinzhao here. Quite the interesting call. Why this Nunu? Just running it, really. Can I get vision there? Out. Okay, Shen's gonna take it because I mean, I don't really deserve the kills. I mean, he typed sorry in chat, but I am mad at him. I'm not going to hide it. To be fair, I mean, I don't really care. As long as I get to my static show power spike, I'm just gonna be fine. I kind of want to bait them here after they take the Drake. If they bait it for me, then might just be able to get a couple more kills here. I'm completely out of mana here, but I have both of my sums up and they're about to take Drake, so if this Ezreal like ease forward or does something stupid, and as I say that, brother, brother, what are you doing? Oh no, that's some top tier shenanigans right there. I mean, he had to commit to the kill, I understand, because he saw the dragon being taken and he knew he was dead either way. I assume that maybe he just ran it down without thinking about it at all, but it's not like the play was that bad, but and the bad play was just moving forwards in general. Like what else is my support and jungle doing at the time when the Drake is up and we just killed that Nunu? Like, it's kind of very obvious, but I'm not gonna expect people to think too deeply about the normal round game, right? I mean, people are complaining about Riven losing the border, but with that first back, like, I'm not too surprised, really. We don't know what Nunu is, so I'm a bit scared before 6. I don't really have any escape options. I mean, essentially, why Ahri is not only playable as a marksman, but actually really good at these two things. She has the same amount of range as Inara. If you know how that match that, if she's a pretty new champion, I guess. But no, it's a lot. It's really a lot if you played her. Which I assume you have, as most people like playing the new champions, right? And the other thing is that her ult makes her extremely mobile. And except for Vayne, essentially, and Kalista, most ADCs are not mobile. And she has hard CC in kit as well, which is essentially like a Vayne, but your CC is not conditional. I mean, there's the condition that you have to hit it, but and surely you will, right? It's not that hard of a skill shot to hit, as I've demonstrated multiple times here. Well, if you didn't get the sarcasm, it's complete bullshit. It's the slowest casting skill shot in the game, and like it has no travel time. It's very telegraphed and it's just bad in every possible way. I mean, it's good enough to hit the Ezreal, I guess. I mean, there are ways to counteract the ways that's bad in, as you can ban Flash to cover that casting animation, but well, you can only do that once per 5 minutes. And besides that, you'll have to go for a bush cheese or something like that. Why is it recommending me AP items? That's not what I want. I want my static shield. Where is it? Nice. Why static shield first? I mean, the idea is the wave clear, and it's a pretty good item now as well with the passo. Still maxing here, but kind of forgot. It's not a complete crime to just start maxing W now. Really, you know, I put those 3 points in there for the early game wave clear. It makes complete sense. You know, for the early game extra damage. I don't know how useful all of that is going to be at the end of the day, but we'll see. Regarding crit, I think I'm going to go crit this game in particular. Oh, well, that was kind of sad. Oh, we can kind of continue this if they're going to be playing like this. Does Shen have any cooldowns coming up any second now? Doesn't seem like it. Oh. As I said, that charm is very much pointless. I kind of wanted to force that fight, like he had to turn that. If he doesn't turn that, we'll lose, yeah. Pretty sure we would have won with the Shen joining in. I'm not sure if he did it because he doesn't know Ahri's AA damage or he had his cooldowns down or whatever, but I'm a bit upset. I'm a bit upset indeed. I played that a lot better. I mean, I could have just walked away, you know, that was recalled as the Shen really didn't want any part in that fight. And after he ulted me at the end, I was thinking like, if I had continued to auto attack all of that fight, I probably would have gotten the Ezreal as well. But and the Shen was not doing anything the entire fight, so how could I have known that he's about to ult me? Didn't even ping it or anything. He just kind of did it because it felt correct. So Shen wants to shove this in. Putting those points in the queue really does help with the level clear. Take a while if I hadn't invested in that. We have the grubbies. That's gonna help us a lot here. I'm gonna get a plate over this. Push. I'm gonna hit a charm, and I'm not gonna hit my Q because he's a bit too far away. Help. It is really what it is. I do want to push it in as the Ezreal is a lot worse when there's minions around me. He can't actually hit much of his abilities. He can hit his W and then he can E forward, but that's a certain death sentence for him, especially because I have that Shen as my support, and what is that? I'm not gonna risk losing that cannon. I'm maxing out that Q just for situations like that. And I really know my damage if my Q is maxed, so changing that up might be a bit of a mistake also. Yeah, none of them really went there. Yikes. Somehow no one dies there. Just real impressive. Well, they even wanted to fight, but no one else did so. No one else still wants to, huh? Schnalt is down still for 20 more seconds. That hurts a lot, doesn't it? We have a Xin Zhao going back in. He might that just might. I mean, he did get a single melee. That's good enough, right? I'm gonna go with Kraken second, as it's really buffed now and quite strong. And you're just in time here to help out. As I said, the charm's completely pointless. Well, I managed to get out of that due to my. But there's just 4 of them here, so. Well, there's no one to auto attack, so you just kinda die. I mean, actually, that's a 4v2. Like, mate, why are you even trying to do anything there? If the Shen died, that's really just like a lost cause. Again, saying that line had quite a lot today. I mean, they do love running down today. Like, all of my kills are of them running down the turret. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Like, what? I mean, at least my champ excels at one thing, getting dough on the turret. It's like, since when does Ahri also have the team up passive? It's really not made aware of that patch. Have to check the patch notes, I guess maybe it's this patch. I'm a bit down in farm now that I look at it. We've been fighting non-stop for a while, so it's not too surprising. Now we have the shift though, so it should be pretty fast. Stack it right back up. Hold secure on the cannon for me. What is these with minions just like staying on 1 HP? It's that random ball that just spawns in front of me. Just play around the show, get the waves. Well, shouldn't be too difficult. And this shift out, I doubt I have any kill pressure on them. And Shen has a lot of DPS on his own, so. We're getting warned about a possible gank from mid. Oh, that. We get warned and we instantly engage, and that's. Okay, he's gonna try to get out with his ult. He failed. He sadly did fail. Akshan is going to force that, isn't he? He definitely has he. Oh, he does not. Oh, come on, Akshan. Like, okay, look at my HP bar. Israel is like completely zoning me over there. Like, if I had gone any closer, I'd be completely done. Quite the interesting engage from Alpha mid lane. I much prefer if he just farmed midway, as he's the same farm as I am actually. Like, this is apparently normal farm for this lobby, which is a bit tragic because it's like 70 CS off where it should be, but you know, I mean, I don't expect too much from these lobbies. Actually gonna connect there. Wants to force this. You probably even can. Just keep autoing, dodge that. Make that sure that connects, and Shen is going to secure the kill. Can I at least get one? Okay, I think he cancelled out of that for me. So, thank you, Shen. Nice. Can I give him like a? Do I have any nice emotes? I can give him this prestige emote. Look at that. If we get this turret, that's an item on the back there. With Kraken static, I should be pretty strong now. So I wouldn't go any closer than that. Israel's coming in. You don't have the passive anymore, bro. Like, what are you trying to do there? They're cheeky CS still. Get the blue ward as well. Should remember to do that. Thinking about which boots I want to get. The amount of damage Ezreal does, I'm almost considering the plated steel caps, but we'll see, I guess. The Ionians are really good on me as well. It's more charms, more Qs, which is more everything. You might think that's not as good as it when you're going attack speed, but well, pressing W more often I think is just always more useful than anything else really you can buy there. I mean, if you go a one-shot AP build, the Sog, but have that place, but besides that, I think it's always the Ionian's Fakhri. Especially because it also lowers your some cooldown, which is more flash forwards with the E, and more ults, which also is quite important, as I do not have the malignance, which I usually do. I have my teammate coming in here, so should be very much fine. Oh, nice. Nice. Didn't know you could make that go forward with the flash. It's a bit confused there, like he was like, what queuing out? I forget which ulti that was in the order, but did seem quite improper to just throw it out there, but it works out, he flashes it. It works similar to my charm. I mean, they get that right, surely. You can start the Drake here then. Please, team. Team, please. Can I not tank it? I don't have any lifesteal before the block, which is I'm obviously building. I mean, nothing else really fits in here. It goes some wonky Ginsu, but I think Ginsu is a bit of a fake item, as it, well, you never get to auto attack that many times anyways. Oh, Ginsu is nice for Ahri as it gives AP. Like, with the box sustain is just way too valuable, especially due to their champions. Ooh, nothing dies, huh? Still got those two. Well, congrats on your promotion to bot lane, Silas. I'll finish the boots first though, before we get any other items. Dude, are they gonna fight this? I mean, I really prefer they don't, but it seems like that even just usually forces these. Like, at least the last time she was in bot lane, she forced the fight. Well, I have to just farm the minions off here, but okay, the enemies are backing off, so I shouldn't be too worried. Nice, I also got all of them there. Meadows are starting to do some damage. I can try just to run this guy off. Chain that CC quite nicely there. A lot of ult charges. Probably just run down the Ezreal. Look at this! Look at that! As I said, that was crazy good on an auto-attacking champion if you actually get your items. Which isn't too difficult also. I mean, they gave me a lot of kills early there by just running at me, but it's not that hard to do. Like, this is a pretty competent building. I mean, obviously, I'm not that confident in that I'm gonna run it in ranked, but I think it wouldn't be that bad. Like, if you get good at it, which I obviously haven't, is well, if there's someone who actually plays this more often, they probably can point out a lot of mistakes I did have. But like, it's doing what it's supposed to, like, especially in that fight there. Sadly, the melee or slow completely cripples you. Like, what was that? Like, that was a root. Just make it a... If it's a root, just make it a root. Like, what is that? Try to kite here, but kind of not in an enviable position here. Okay, nice. Shen's taking so many kills as well. I don't know if she's doing it intentionally or not, though. Didn't manage to get that melee out. Can I get some help here? Please? Maybe the revenge just got in. Oh, I'm getting away from here. Seems that the Driven's also getting away. That most likely is the correct call. Do I have the Baron recall? I do. Nice. Get the lifesteal here. The poke is just completely tragic, as you can see. Sadly, Hexblade's not in the game. Oh, what was it called again? Have I forgotten the name? Damn, it's been that long. Hextech Gunblade is not in the game, so I can't build that, which would be really useful here. But it is sadly banned. I can finish off in the Ashes as well. It's going to increase my damage quite a bit here. I can actually build the Ashes faster now that I think about it. Although, no, I think no. Like, Kraken is definitely more damage than Nash's at this point. No? I kind of have to do a bit of math as you have to calculate in your abilities as well. She goes static first, which really helps with farming. I mean, not in this game, which is completely decimating them, so there hasn't been that many moments where I have to wave control. Almost could have went Kraken first hand, but well, you never know that before the game actually picks up the pace and you actually see how it pans out. But besides that, it's completely fine to just probably rush Kraken. I mean, I rush Kraken a lot of haunted champs nowadays, as it's just that strong. You wouldn't think that changes would make that big of a difference, but they really do. It's just a bit faster. It just does a bit more FM rating, and that's enough to make it a really good starting item. If you can hit any CC, we can actually force the fight, but we'll see if our teammates are up to this challenge. Okay. We're gonna back off there. Luckily, that does not connect with me. We're seeing that the static actually really doing work there with the clearing the waves. So you're not playing it traditionally, you see that kind of helps you out a lot there. Obviously, getting some AP damage on pressing Q might have been the same, but I'm not too sure about that. Then you have to start like Nash's or like go Nash's second item or something. No, if you're going attack speed in the first place. Okay, and luckily I cancelled that ult. That was not intentional. I'll admit first that that was just a completely lucky little accident, and we're just running them down. Oh come on, that was not a proc, but we're gonna get another charge here. And I did get that kill somehow. I'm very confused. How did that work? The red buff? Must have been the red buff. I'd probably run him down. Oh, Shen! What a clutch. What a clutch. Good job. Oh, we're going for the turrets? Oh, they're just FFFing after that. I mean, Kane blamed them after that tragic of a fight. I mean, yeah, this was like a Nightblue demonstration of how bad these off-meta builds are. Like, just kind of went perfectly. Didn't even have to grind games for that. Damn. Well, yeah, that's the build. I think it's pretty fun to play. I mean, if you take out the boring portion of the game, which is as any marksman's early game, we just sit there and farm. But in top lane, it's actually a bit more fun as you actually get to interact with your lane opponent. And there's probably a couple of bot lanes where you actually get to do something early. I'll have to update that chant for that clash filter then, and